Good morning, dear student. So today, as we are discussing about the Python Panda digital visualization. So in this particular digital visualizations, what we are going to have, that we are taking the data, and based on the data, how you can make the graphical representation of it, how you can implement that particular visualizations of the data with the Mathplot, isn't it? So here we are using a Mathplot, and using that particular Mathplotleap we are doing the program. Okay, so this is the part where we are doing the presentations of the data. So let us see what are the programs there we do have for today's. So see here in this particular Python program, what we have before creating any chart or the graph, what is you have to be sure that is a MathplotLeap.pyplot library function that I have shown you in the previous video, that MathplotLeap.pyplot library function is there. So what we do, import MathplotLeap.pyplot is written, or import MathplotLeap.pyplot as PLT. So any of these particular way you can import the particular function. Okay, you can import the function and you can work with that particular function. Clear? So in this particular Mathplot figure, what we can find it, that when we design a figure, it should have the whole figure containing more than one axis or plotting. Axis means what, that generally what we think that we are plotting the figure consisted of the axis. It contains 2 or 3. Okay, in case of 3D figure axis, each of the figure axis has a title, that X level and what, Y level. Okay, they has a title of X level and Y level. Axis means what, we have a axis, the number of lines that on each of these particular limitations we can find it, that we will going to have here. Then what we will going to have, we will going to have an artist face, that every one we can have a figure. That text box object is there, you know that our particular text box object you have used in a geography, isn't it? Two dimensional line objects, collection of the objects are there, labels are there. So a label, that means what, we have a those the things what we have a label, we have the title, and we have the legends. Legends means like this pattern of box will be there, and you can see here this is the title is there. So this is how you can design the particular structures, and you can work with this particular structure. Okay, so this is how what you can find, that when you are working on this particular area, in this particular area you have a certain type or certain way to be designed with it. So let us see what are the things there we have for today's programming. Now see what you have in this particular program. Say there is a simple line chart that we have to draw. At first and foremost, what I have done here, I have import the MathplotLeap.pyplot as PLT. So what, as I have said you, that we can import MathplotLeap, or we can bring the MathplotLeap and pyplot along with that. That means this particular MathplotLeap and pyplot, what we are having here, we can find it that this is the section where we are having structures. Structure of what? Structure of the different type or different pattern that we are constructing. Now this is the function that we are calling from where? Calling from the Python itself. So as we are calling this particular type of work, as we are calling this particular pattern of the functions, those the particular pattern of function is where the function is in the part where we can find it that it will going to consist in the Python. Okay, so Mathplotleap, that means it is going to plot that particular one using the mathematical equations. So there are the different pattern of mathematical equations are there. So as we find that what the mathematical equations are there, those the mathematical equations, based on that what it will going to do, it will going to plot it, isn't it? So from the library function, so what we are doing, we are calling it from the different other part, we are calling it from the different other sections of what? Python, isn't it? So one section of the Python, it is that Panda, NumPy I have shown to you. So this is what, this is a Mathplot function is there. So in this particular Mathplot function, what we can find and what we can see in this particular Mathplot function, we can find here that there is another thing that we are calling, that is known as a pie plot, isn't it? So as we are calling the pie plot, you see here pie plot as what? Pie plot as PLT we are doing so. Yeah, so pie plot name that has been called here, what is the name of the pie plot? Is pie plot name is here PLT. So as we are having this particular structure, as we find that we are having this particular structures is what? PLT structures, isn't it? So PLT structures that we have, that we find, PLT is what? The given name, isn't it? That is the particular name what we find, that is the particular name that has been seen when we are working with this particular work of an Python programming. So as we are calling the Python programming, as we find it that we do have a Python programming system, this is the particular Python programming system, what you find it that there is a Mathplot and PyPlot we are calling here. Okay. So as we are calling here the Mathplot and PyPlot, that under PyPlot what has been called here, say PLT, that means by the name of PLT dot plot, what is 233 and 874. So 233 and 874, what they are? 233 and 874, what we find it, they are the different type of axis that we have given the value. Okay, different pattern of axis that we have given the value. Now what we have done it, we have done it PLT dot show. So this is what you can find it, this is what you can see that when you are working, when we are finding this particular structures, when we are making this particular structure, in this particular structures what we are constructing, we are constructing a certain pattern of data type, and this particular data type what we are doing here, we are making it and we are framing it into a certain form or certain structure, isn't it? That means what we are doing actually in this, we are calling the Python PyPlot. As we are calling the Python PyPlot, Python PyPlot is working under what? Working under the MathPlotLeap. Okay, so MathPlotLeap is a particular function of a what? Python. So under that there I have another particular part, that is a PyPlot function. So as we are having those particular PyPlot function, then we are calling this PyPlot as PLT. Okay, PyPlot has been called here as PLT. As we find the PyPlot has been called here as PLT, then we have to call the different other functions. So what the function has been called here? Plotting function, PLOT, plot function has been called here. So as we have called the plot function, this particular plot function, what we can find it, that in this particular plot function we will going to have the different type of the data. We will going to arrange those different pattern of the data, how we are arranging them, how we are making those arrangement, isn't it? That is what one of the very important part, that is how we have to see that how the arrangement can be built, how we can make this particular arrangement and how we can work with this particular arrangement. So this is the particular arrangement section what is there, this is the particular arrangement part what is there. So each of this particular part, each of this particular section, what we are doing, we are making the structures and we are depending on this particular structure. Clear? So let us see what we will going to have for this particular structures as an output phase and how we can work on it. Okay. So now you see what the output is there. This is what the output that has been derived from here, isn't it? In this particular output what we can find it, see this is the x-axis. X-axis has started from 2, then it has ended at 3.2. So see it, the starting and ending is not decided by you or not decided by us, it is decided by the Python itself. isn't it? The thing has been decided by Python itself, and as you find, this is the particular axis. In this particular axis, what you have, it has started from 2, and though we have ended 3, it has ended at 3.2, and here it has started at 4 and it has ended at 8. So in the different variations of the numbers, you can see it, those the particular area they has been they are the if you make the dotted line from there and if you match it, you will find that on that particular area the thing has been adjusted and thing has been done, isn't it? So this is how you can find it. This is the way that you can find it. So you see, as I am moving the cursor, you can find it how the thing has been arranged, how they has been arranged. There 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 5. But it is 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, 3.0 and 3.2. So this is the arrangement, this is the dividations of the particular structures that you can find that has been done by the Python itself. Okay, the Python has made this particular dividations, and Python has worked on this particular dividational part. So this is how or this is the way that you can see, this is the way that you can find that how this particular structures is been working. Okay, how the structures is working and how we can make the structures implementable. Clear? So this is the way or that we are getting the output of the particular program. So as we are getting the output of the particular program, you can find it that in this particular manner or in this particular structures the thing has been working. So let us see in the next program. Now see the second program. In this particular program, what we have added, we have given the second program in totally new way. Some more things has been added, what I have discussed there, isn't it? So what are the things are added there? You see it very nicely. I'll going to discuss by one of it part. First and foremost, you see that I have imported what MathplotLeap as PyPlot, isn't it, as PLT. Then what I have given x, in the x I have given some value of the x, then y I have given some value of the y. Then what I have done here, see plt.plot x comma y label equals to first line. So first line means plotting the two list, that means the two things, that means this is one particular section. Next section I have taken here, see there you previously you have seen only 2 value we are taking, but here I am taking the 4 values. See here x2 equals to 1, 2 and 3, and y2 equals to 10, 11 and 14. So how I am plotting it? PLT plot x2 comma y2 label, what is the second name I have given? The second line. Okay, so 2 lines are here. So now what we can find, it's a PLT x level, that means what is the level line name what we are giving? Plot list. PLT.y level, what is the level name we are giving? Variables. Okay, PLT.title, what is the title I am giving? List value and plotted. Now plt.legend, legend means what? That you have seen there is a square box that has been done. So that is a legend. Then plt.show, that means what you are finding in this particular program is, in this particular program at first we have called the MathPlotLeap .pyplot as PLT, that has been called here. So when we have called this particular thing, after calling this particular thing, what we find it here that we are making or we are arranging them, that two different set of value we are taking in a program. What are the two different set of value? The first level value is an x. In the x I have given 1, 2 and 3, and in the y I have given 5, 7 and 4. This is what? This is total known as an x. Okay, so plt.plot, what to plot? X comma y. What is that level? What is the name of that particular level? The level name has been given first line. Okay, level name has been given first line. Next what you can find? x2 there I have given some value 1, 2 and 3. y2 I have given some value 10, 11 and 14. So when we find it, this particular thing is there, then we have what? plt.plot y2 comma x2. That means two set we are making here. One set that you find it, this is the set where we have x and y. Another set that you find it, that is the set where we have x2 and y2, isn't it? So x2 and y2, this is the particular structure, this is the particular part that we are making, and we have this particular pattern of structures that we are constructing here. Okay, after we construct that structure, then what has been done here, plt dot x level plot list, plt dot y level is variables, isn't it? X level is plot list, y level is variables. Now what the thing has been given, plt title, that means two labeling part I have named it. After labeling naming the two labeling part, then what I have named, plt dot title. The title section also been given, some title has been given in, and then what I need to show, I need to show the legend area, isn't it? The thing to be in the form of an legend area. Now in this particular legend means what you have done in the geography in your class 7, 8, 6, that there you draw one box, and in that box you make the particular legend. Okay. So this is what, this is the thing you can find it in this particular program. What has been done, the complete designing of the program has been done. Okay, the complete designing of the program has been done. As you find, the complete designing of the program has been done. In this designing, what are the basic thing we require, that we are using there the two sections. Okay, we are using here two section. What are the two section? One is an x and y, that is one section, and x2 and y2 is another section. So these two sections what we have, those the two sections what we are making it, what we find it, that we are plotting it and we are organizing this particular fact. Okay, so next what we have called an x level function, then we have called an y level function, we have called here one more function, that is plotting function, isn't it? And another new function, two new function has been called here. One is a title function and another is a legend function. So title and legend, in a table what is a title will be, and in a table what will be the legend. Clear? So this is the thing what you can find, that you will going to have the different type of declaration of the different sections. Let us see what is the output we can get it from here. Now you see this particular output. Now you see this particular output, what the output is. Okay, let us explain the output. In this output what we know, that this is an y axis, this is an x axis. So x axis name has been given, see what, plot list. So it came here plot list. Y axis name has been given what, variable, it came the variable. The title, this is the portion what you can find the title area, that the title name has been given, and this is the what, the legend area. Okay, this is the what, the legend area. So there are the two set has been taken. See, one set has started and this has ended here, another set has started from here, it goes up and it ended here. So these are the different type of sections that you can find, that when we are having all this particular area, when we are making all this particular area, each of this particular area they are been working, they are been having this particular formation. So what is there, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Previously you have said it has divided into 0.5, 0.5, that means 4, 4.5, then 5, 5.5, but now you see the division is totally in the different way. That means in what way the division will be, how the thing will be divided, totally depends on the Python itself. Okay, you are not there to monitor or not there to see the how the thing will going to work, isn't it? So what is the important thing, it is here that here we have a name of this particular graph, we have the name of an y axis, we have the name of this x axis, isn't it? See here x axis where I am pointing as I am moving it, it is going to this particular area. So this is the x axis, and this one if you are moving it you will find it that you are going to till to the 14. So this is what, y axis. So this is the legend. Legend means you are going to show it that how the thing is been working there, isn't it? So this is how, and you have got a name of it also. So this is how you can see it, that how you can use that particular structure and how you can make the particular structure that you are working with. Clear? So this is the section of the implementation of the different pattern of the structures that the different functions that we have used, and using those different function how you can implement it, how we can make this particular implementation to be worked with. Okay, how you can make this particular implementation to be implemented. So all these particular variations, all this particular type of the declaration that you have done here in the program, those the title, the legend, and the x-axis name, the y-axis name, the total graph name, isn't it? So they are being used and they are being done with the use of a different functions. Clear? So this is how the output we have got it. Okay students, so I am ending my today's session here. Thank you all.